Hello, shining stars. How are you all? I hope that you all are fit and healthy. And I hope you have completed the previous chapter. So now let's move into the chapter number 8. And the chapter name is Naughty Kid and Bad Wolf. So, student, in this chapter, in this story, we will know about a naughty kid and a bad wolf. Okay, so basically, this kid is not a child, not a human child. This kid is the young one of goat. Okay, young one of goat is known as kid. Okay, so we will know about the naughty kid and also about the wolf. Okay. So before starting the story, here you can see the warm-up activity which is given to you. Your teacher will read the story, The Little Red Riding Hood. Listen carefully and describe how the wolf was killed. So basically, student, your teacher will read down the whole story about the Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. And also in that story, you have to describe how the wolf was killed, whether the wolf is killed by the hunter or by somebody else. Okay, you have to find out. Okay, you have to find out from the story which your teacher will narrate to you. Okay, and also let me just tell you like the glimpse of this Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, so basically this Little Red Riding Hood is a girl, okay, who always wear the red scarf on her head. That's why her name is Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, who always wear that red hood over there. Okay, and she is very cute and also very jolly type of person. Okay, and she is also very friendly. Okay, that's why she just easily make friend with the wolf. Okay, she doesn't know like that wolf is very clever one and the wolf want to eat her. Okay, she is not at all aware about that thing. Okay, so this whole story you will get to know from your teacher only. Okay, students. Now, student, let's start the story. Let's read the story. There was once a little kid who was very naughty. So there was once a little kid, the young one of goat, okay, who was very naughty. One evening, it was time to go back to the farm, but he decided to stay a while and nibble on the sweet tender grass. Okay, so one evening, all the goat they decided to go back to their house. Okay, but this little kid, little naughty kid, he just decided to stay a while there and to just nibble the sweet grass over there. Okay, nibble means to enjoy very, when you're eating something which is your favorite, so you're taking the small bite of it, that is known as the nibble. Okay, soon it was dark, there was no goat or dog in sight. Okay, now soon it was totally dark and there was nobody else in that in that site area. The little kid was scared. Now the little kid got scared. Okay, scared means what? Scared means filled with fear. Okay, he remembered the tale of the big bad wolf that his mother had told him. Now the little kid just remembered, oh, his mother had told him about the big bad wolf, okay, which live in this area only. Okay, he started running around the field bleating for his friends. Now he just started bleating for his friends. Okay, bleating means like making the sound. Okay, like as you know, goat always bleat. Okay, they say meh meh. Okay, so that little kid is bleating. Okay, the big bad wolf heard the noise. Now the big bad wolf just heard the noise. Okay, he suddenly appeared before the kid. Suddenly that big bad wolf appeared before the kid. Now I am going to eat you, little kid, said the wolf. The wolf said, now I am going to eat you. Okay, the kid was very scared, but he had an idea. So basically, that naughty kid was very scared, but he also got the idea. Okay, what was the idea? Let's know it. Please, Mr. Wolf, the kid said, my mother says you play the flute very well. Okay, now the kid is it just flattering the Mr. Wolf. Okay, so it is saying that my mother told me that you play very beautiful flute. Okay, melodious type of flute. Okay, so I wish to hear some music before I die. So before I die, this is my last wish. Can you just complete this? Can you just fulfill my last wish? Okay, can you just play flute for me? I want to listen that flute. The wolf was very pleased to hear the kid's word. So the wolf was very pleased, very happy to hear these type of words. It just got flattered over there. Okay, so he took out his flute and played on it. So he just took out his flute and played. Okay, the music reached the guard dogs at the farm, and near that farm area there are guard dogs also. Then that flute music just reached to the guard one. Then students, the flute music, that it just reached to the ear of the guard dogs. Okay, so the dogs followed the music, found the wolf and chased him. The dogs, they just follow the music like from where it is coming, and they just saw the wolf, and then they just chased him. Okay, they just ran towards the wolf. Okay, the wolf ran to save his life, and the kid was saved. Okay, and as you can see in the picture also, the wolf is running. Okay, it just saving his life, and you can also see the guard dogs, okay, who are like chasing the wolf. Okay, and the little naughty kid is now finally saved. Okay, saved from the trouble, from that bad wolf. Okay, students. Now, student, here comes the word bleating. Bleating means to make the sound of goat. Okay, the sound of goat is known as bleating. Okay, so students, from this chapter, from this story, what you have learned? One have learned that one should always respect elders, and also one should obey the things which the elders say to you. Okay, like the little naughty kid, it just doesn't listen towards his mother. Okay, and it just remain over there, and that's why the wolf came over there, and he got scared, and he is like I'm now not at all alive. I will die soon. He just thought these type of things, and then he just it just got the idea like how to get relief from this wolf, from this bad wolf. Okay, but the foremost thing is that one should always respect the elders and also obey their sayings. Okay, and the second thing which you have learned from the story is one should have the great presence of mind. Like the naughty little kid, he knows that he is in that type of situation where it is very risk and all, okay, to his life. But at that time also he is having that presence of mind by which he got the idea to do these type of things, and he also realized the teachings of his mother. Okay, so now student, what you have to do, you have to read this story again, and also you have to complete the exercises. Okay, students. Now student, I will meet you in another class. Till then, student, take care. Bye bye.